ìran mi tó jẹ́ wípé mi ì tí ì mọ ohun tí mo lè fi wé ní ilé ayé kì í tí a jẹ́ pé mi ì mọ ẹ̀kọ́ tí mo lè fi wé mi ì tí ì mọ ìran tó lúwa rate òyìnbó kí n sọ òyìnbó pé ìran tó lúwa tí mo lè sọ pé a sọ nípa ògo àti àyànmọ́ pẹ̀lú agbára bí ìran tí mo ti jáde tá à ń pè ní Yorùbá. Mo kí yín níbikíbi tẹ́ bá wà ibi tẹ́ bá wà bó jẹ́ ọ̀sán lẹ wà ní gbogbo èdè àti àgbáyé tó ló dá mi lójú pé fídíò yìí gbọ́dọ̀ dé gbogbo àgbáyé pápátá dé gbogbo ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà bí ìfẹ́ ṣe wà ọ̀run mi là ló sọ bí ìlú mi gan lọ́gbàdì àti ní sípọ́dé ọ̀run mi là ń kọ́ lọ sí tó gbogbo definitely the first prophet fún ìran Yorùbá ọ̀run mi là ní tẹ́ ẹ̀ báyìí tí mọ̀. Okay, now ó tún ti ìyẹn tún ti lọ aṣọ ìgbé ó dáwọ́lé ẹbọ kan bí òótọ́ ni ìfinirúbọ ìdí gbogbo ẹ̀ àpáàtì wọ́n tún wá gbé ẹ̀sìn dé síbí. Now mo jẹ́ kó di mímọ̀ fún yín lẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ̀ báyìí ti gbọ́ ní Ísírẹ́lì gan tí wọ́n ti mú ẹ̀sìn gbàgbọ́ ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa bí wọn ò tí ì pòdúsì wòlíì tó ìran Yorùbá ládìgbà tí ayé ti wà wòlíì gbá wòlíì àwọ òwe à ń dáwọ́lé oh my God nínú àyànmọ́ ẹjẹ́ kí n sọ fún ilé mi ì tí ì mọ ìran láyé yìí àkókò ìyàtọ̀ sí Ísírẹ́lì tí mo lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o torí pé aṣọ pé àkókò ẹ̀rí wà lọ́dọ̀ wọn ni mo fi lè rétí wọn ju ìran mi tó jẹ́ Yorùbá lọ ìyẹn kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ń bọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin wòlíì àtẹ̀yin pásítọ̀ ní ẹ̀yin wòlíì olórí burúkú àtẹ̀yin tó ẹ pé pásítọ̀ wèrè àtẹ̀yin ṣì wà lórí ìpè ọ̀rọ̀ ṣì wà níbẹ̀ mo kí yín pé ẹkú iṣẹ́ Olúwa ẹkú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n.
Well, we're back again after a very long evening, long morning. Mo kí gbogbo wa pé a tún káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì náà. Àwọn kan ní Yọmí ó dà ń pé Yorùbá ẹ̀ ó ti ń dán mọ́rán mo nítorí pé ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire la wà. When you live in Rome, you behave like the Romans, they say. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ ti di pé tí bá ní máa sọ̀yìnbó lójoojúmọ́ àwọn tí a máa sí wọ̀ ní dá mi lóhùn. And that is why, my English has probably been reduced as much as possible. I welcome you to a very beautiful 17th day of April 2021. Let us remind ourselves, the rally we hold in London Trafalgar Square at exactly 11 o'clock. Nothing is going to change that. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a máa sọ pé ìtorí those are excuses that we've given for a very long time, and that is why we are where we are today. Nígbà tá a bá ní a ti mú rally tá a máa ṣe tẹ́ bá tún torí pé kinní kan kò ṣe kinní kan wà pẹ̀lú ikú Phillips. What has that got to do with us? We respect the dead. Òun àtẹlẹ́dùmarè kọjọ máa lọ máa bára wọn tó bá débi tó ń lọ. What has that got to do with us? Do you know how many Yoruba people are dying every day and nobody cares about them? We wish Prince Phillips, bye, go. But we are talking about the generation now. Our Firali Siola ní Trafalgar Square in London, and some people are already giving excuses. Philip, do you know how many people have died in the land and nobody cares about them? Welcome. Oh man, gbóná ni kò sọ pé we don't want to upset some people. No, not on this platform.
Ẹni tó máa bí mi ló máa bí mi. Ẹni tí wọ́n rò dẹ̀ tí ì lè bí kò tí ì dá. So definitely gbogbo àpapọ̀ olúkúlùkù máa múra sílẹ̀ torí ọjọ́ pọ̀ lórí wa. Mo kí ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí wa. Ẹ kú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe. Ìdí tí mo sọ pé kábíyèsí wa náà ni pé Bíbélì mi wípé ẹnikẹ́ni ò lè rí ohunkóhun gbà bí kì í ṣe pé àfihàn láti ọ̀run wa. so definitely kẹ́ tó lè di ọba lórí ìlú yóò kẹ́ di ọba lé lórí àtọ̀nà fífẹ́ o àtàláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ o àtẹ̀bí adó o àtọ̀wá ìlú Ọ̀gbàjì tí mo ti jáde o àtọ̀nísìn ọ̀fìsíbọ̀dé tí mo ti jáde o gbogbo yín pátápátá àti ọba Olúyọ̀lé tó súnmọ́ mi dáadáa gbogbo ọba tó súnmọ́ mi dáadáa Olúwa ló yàn yín síbẹ̀ Olúwa ò sọ fún mi pé kì í ṣe òun lòun yàn yín síbẹ̀.
And that also indicates a peaceful rally that we organize, not myself, àwa kò fi tiwa fi support ẹni. Right in Ṣàgámù, kábíyèsí wa lọ kó gbogbo ọlọ́pàá wá ọkọ̀ síwájú gate nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ jíire. Àmọ́ ta fẹ́ gbà lóko ẹrú, wọ́n lọ wá kó ọlọ́pàá. We never said we were going to go down there and make a kind of a mess. Sọ pé à ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ kábíyèsí tí kábíyèsí wá di pé lọ́ kọ́ ọlọ́pàá sí. Let us tell these Eleweran police police station in Abeokuta, you are holding 3 of our people. Àwọn mẹ́ta ó wà lọ́wọ́ yín. And we give you till tomorrow to release them peacefully. We have 3 of our comrades currently at Eleweran as I speak to you right now. And we have it has got to a stage where the KBC is running away from trying to see the people. I want to also respect our anthem because I've done more than it. And it's going to be very bad of me to continue the program while reciting the anthem of the Yoruba nation. Let us listen to the anthem. Excuse. We said it yesterday. Acclamation. Ṣé mo pronounce it that? I have my team here working tirelessly. Some of you just think that it is me all the time. No, we have teams behind me, and you are all part of the team. I've told you, Èmi ò ń ṣe the best. I am not the bravest. But we have solid team behind that are doing the sound, making sure that you can watch media. I give kudos and respect to all our media platforms. Working the eminence, tẹ́ bá rò pé mi ti sùn, ìgbà yẹn lèmi máa jáde. Tẹ́ bá rò pé mi ti sùn, ìgbà yẹn ni Gbẹ̀du máa jáde. Ìgbà yẹn ni Òṣàtọ́lá máa jáde. Ìgbà yẹn ni Ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus máa jáde. Ìgbà yẹn ni Mama Erelu. Ìgbà yẹn ni Heritage. Tẹ́ni ọmọ ológo. Ìgbà yẹn ni Òṣàtọ́lá. Ó bàbá Èkìtì, ó máa ń jí wa láàárọ̀ ni. Kò sásìkò fọ́nrún sẹ́ẹ̀. And the remaining all the broadcasters across the Yoruba land and outside, we have them in different forms, in different presentations. Tó bá ń gbọ́ tó ṣàbá sọ̀rọ̀ ní Germany, wàá tó máa wò pé kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Àwa sọ pé nǹkan kan ì tí ì dé. It has arrived already. The future that we are asking for the Yorubas have arrived. But it is unto us to decide. We are not given a command or a threat. Let the Eleweran police station release the 3 innocent Yorubas kept in their custody by tomorrow. Olala Funyidi. And give kudos to all the team that went out today at Shagamu. From the driver to every single person. And those of you that were watching it live across the world. Nígbà tí Sowore sọ pé àníṣe a máa televise nígbà tá a bá máa gba Yorùbá nation because we are not into revolution does not mean that Yorùbá nation is going to have any hatred for Yorùbá people. No. But we will tell them the reason why we believe that Yorùbá nation is the best. Ìyẹn ní ká máa bá Sowore jà or the remaining Yorùbás. Yes, they might have different views and different opinions among each other. A Yoruba man that is still a member of the APC and PDP, òun ni, but kò sọ pé ó máa fún ní progress because we know, as at yesterday we said it, Nigeria is a scam. So when you see the members of the APC, ẹgbẹ́, like my brother in Scotland, Mayegun General, will always say, kudos once again to all the presenters. And respect to those of you that can sit down and watch those broadcasts every blessed day, in and out, without getting tired. Sugar boy. Tí bá ń rí ọmọ yẹn, màmá wò pé, Koiki lẹ́ ń sọ ni, ẹ lọ wo gungun tó wà lára Sugar boy. Ẹ lọ wo Ọmọlúkà. And likewise, every person, writers, all our social independent Yorubas that believe in these struggle, because struggle our Lenuel, struggle like Bedani, but the struggle is something that people will be told to deliver the message to us. Ìwọ má sọ pé nígbà tá wá ń deliver message yẹn. I will not forget my sister Lady K. And Awikonko. I understand a lot of us watch different broadcasts, but let's remain part of it. Ẹ̀yẹn fìyẹn sílẹ̀, Elédùmarè ti mọ bí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ti kanra wọn. Èmi máa sọ sẹ́ẹ̀, Nigeria is a big elephant. A máa pa, a máa kú, kò ní gbérí mọ́. Fulanis will not remain on our land. And by the time we get a Yoruba nation, any other person that wants to stay in the Yoruba land will be actified. Not the shithole that we are living now. Nobody knows who is who. Baba Payoni, Obale Ndenisi, tell him, Bia Yoruba lo pani, Bia Igbo lo pani, Bia Shekiri lo pani, Bia Hausa lo pani, we don't even know who is killing who in the country. Is that a country? Now on a struggle, and that struggle means every one of us must not say because I want APC. No, we will leave them, but we will not allow them to influence us. You can see them in the comment section putting out rubbish because some people say, it's because you have traveled. No, if like I've told you the most basic one out of it, we have 300 local government. Abibeko. 300 local government as of 1976, and the fraudulent bastard politicians, including the military, came and pushed it up to 774. 300 was not working. I need 300 local government. Kò ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ wá lọ gbé 774, and you say that Nigeria is going to war. Something is definitely wrong on their score. Those that still believe in APC, PDP. Let's not be even saying because they are eating out of it. War are wicked because they cannot see the future that we can see. And these are the same people that wants to go to Dubai for holiday. Elowo Dubai in 1990 and compare it to Dubai of 21st century. We are still talking about basic things of life when the world is already moving forward. But some people also get the message. Some people are also giving the message. ẹ ń rò pé Chief Sunday Igboho àbí bàbá wa Chief Gani Adams lóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ o. I told him, mo sọ fún wọn nígbà yẹn ní last year December, mo ní bàbá ẹ sún ṣòkòtò yín kì àwọn ọmọ yín ti dúró tá a máa dúró tì yín tán. And I'm not joking. And it's not that way. I ní kankan ta no. I gbé ọkàn wa sọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. I challenge him. And thank God today he's speaking the same language like Koiki Media and the rest of the media. Lóògùn ọ̀fẹ́ o, Ìbà Gani Adams. A máa dúró tì yín. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé ó ti yá, àwa máa dúró tì yín. Anytime, any day, 24 hours. I told you I will come down to give you the moral support, to make sure that you are not the only one that will be able to fight this fight. Acclamation. They thought we were joking. And I'm pleased to say that he has now seen it, that they have been talking about 1991 restructuring of this bloody, fraudulent country called Nigeria. But they refused to do so. As at 1991, Emisha Wobia GSS 2, Abibeko. 1991, Emisha was GSS 2. And these are people that have been fighting to make sure that the Yoruba have a better life by restructuring the country. They refused to do so. And they started playing Maradona. They were influencing people. Ìwọ náà máa jẹ́ now, máa bá àwọn Gani Adams sọ̀rọ̀ pé, no, you can't do so now. And they started doing their magic. Why some people stand on their ground, restructure this bloody country so that we can move forward? They refuse to do so. But wọ́n wá ń tàn wá, ẹyẹ máa tàn wá lórí irọ́. Àṣìgbà táwa wà ní secondary school, wọ́n mọ̀ páwọn kan máa dìde bí èmi báyìí. Ó wá ń yà yín lẹ́nu nísìn. Wọ́n wá ń bẹ̀, who is Koiki Media? Etí ìmọ̀ kankan, àṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́yẹ̀ bọ̀ lápò. Ẹ wò dáadáa. Èmi sọ fún yín, èmi ò ṣe mannequin. Bí àṣà ìṣọ̀kan àbúrò tàtà. Only why do we even worry about the mannequin in Aso Rock, dead or alive? So our main focus is Yoruba nation, and we will continue to make the loud noise in the most peaceful manner. I want to say Gadiigbo. We are the most intelligent people on the earth, and yet we are now living in the pit of hell. This country is the second-degree murder. Every innocent people living in this shithole country have been put as a people that have been killed already. But what they don't remember is, nígbà táwa náà ṣayé lọ ní secondary school, ìyẹn làwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣe máa ń wò pé ìjọ òní Koiki wá dì báyìí. Àmọ́ dáadáa ní secondary school nítorí pé nígbà yẹn Elédùmarè prepare wa kan sílẹ̀ fún jọjọ́ báyìí, because àwọn Gani Adams tó wá ti di bàbá wa nísìn tá à ń pè ní Ìbà Gani Adams. I told him, bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ sókè sẹ́ kí ló ń bà yín lẹ́rù? Àwọn ọmọ yín máa dúró tì yín tán pátápátá, kò ń ṣe láti lóyìnbó nìkan. A máa náwó, a máa nọ́ra, a tún máa wà nísàlẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ wa láwà, àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé ta gbé dání rọ́là ń pa. 1991, àwa ṣì wà ní secondary school. Àwọn tí ń sọ pé kọ́ restructure ìlú yìí. Restructure the country. Since 1991, they refused to restructure the country. But they were playing us. They were playing us for the 2 years interval that people like Ìbà Gani Adams were asking that this country restructure. They started playing us. Do you know how they were playing us? They were telling like people like Chief M.K. Abiola, you will become the president in 1993. 2 years interval. That is probably what they are thinking now. If you think that we have 2 years windows to deceive us, to deceit, we will not follow you. We will not listen to the country anymore, because we are not part of the shithole country called Nigeria. This is a breed of different generation. We will speak to the people in the market, in the village. They will listen to us. 1991, they started talking to people like M.K. Abiola. Start telling your people, they restructure, but for any presidency, just like they call it now. And M.K. Abiola, as a lot of people love him so much. Only àgbàná tó bá wọnú owó òun, àgbàná yẹn máa jáde ni. Ẹ̀rí nísìn, kọ́nà fọ́nù kẹ́ni. It is not about the money. So when people think it's about the money, ẹ máa dáwọ́ fún Koiki Media, because Koiki Media needs the money to function to the full extent of what you don't even expect me to do. And we will work partner with everybody, as long as we're on the same course. They deceive us. MKO. Do you know that they were talking to MKO Abiola as at 1991, deceiving him? MKO, you will be the president. 92, boom, campaign started. MKO, SDP, bang, 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 gang, gang, gang. MKO, SDP, gang, 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 gang. Àṣírí Ọlọ́run pa fún wa lórí irọ́. The Northern Fulani Caliphate knew that MKO will never be the president because the empire. Ìyàn kan wá ní pé nítorí pé wọ́n fi sin Prince Philip káwa má jáde fún rally. Mọ̀ tẹ́ ń ṣe nìyẹn ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá. Kí ni káwọn pẹ̀lú kú Prince Philip? Ẹ̀yin mọ èèyàn tó ń kú lójoojúmọ́ for the negligence of the stupid contraction that was joined together by the same country called Great Britain. Ìyẹn lẹ́yìn wá ń pity ẹ̀ ń pity. Ẹ ṣàjẹ́ kí wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn. Káwọn pẹ̀lú kú Prince Philip. Bàbá tó pé 99. Bàbá ní ìyá òró pè wá lọ́sàn-án yìí 77 kọ́lẹ̀ pè yá yẹn. 77-year-old woman called us just because she saw these leaflets in Ṣàgámù. Ìyá yẹn wá ní ó wá ń ṣàdúrà ó ní at my age gbọ́rọ̀ mi o. Some of you that think we are joking, àwa wọn bí wa wọ́n wá sọ wọ́n di mess. Ẹ wá ní káwa má defend it. We would defend it. We give Elewero police station till tomorrow to release those comrades. Intervention need that is on lórí broadcast. Tomorrow, ẹ má release wọn. 77-year-old woman is still trying to make it to the bank to collect her ATM card. After how many distance? I know close to more than an hour from Ibiti Ayengbe. He has 77. Èrò jáde, àwọn ọmọ ẹ ti send owó sí, but kò sí káàdì lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ lè rán yàn lọ sínú bank. And some of you think this is all about like a script. You think I am joking when we say we will defend the land. We will defend the land to benefit the woman that is 77. Kò need láti lọ sí bank before she receive her ATM if the contraction country was working. Ó wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wa. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ mi mo máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. But mo lọ sí bank ni mo rí wọn. 77-year-old woman. Do you know what it means to be 77? Tó bá tẹ̀ lálàáfíà tó pọ̀ tó yẹ kó máa ṣe wàhálà because of a bloody ATM. They started looking at the windows. How do we stop this restructuring? That was in 1999 or 1991. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí Maradona. Wọ́n fa MKO mọ́ra. Òun náà kẹ̀rí náwó ni. Ó fẹ́ràn north. Ó ṣe sílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ó ṣe sílẹ̀ Igbo, kò síbi tí kò ṣe sí. Kọ́lọ́n kó fi in tó ṣe tó dáa kó fi kó. But ìyẹn kọ́lá náà ṣì ni. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pè é. Mú mi sí tòsí lálẹ́ yìí. Ẹ bá ń gbómi mi ẹjọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gbómi. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ni. Welcome on board. MKO Kinjigbe. Àṣẹ lórí irọ́. Lórí irọ́. Welcome to the broadcast. Now, let's go back and discuss more. 2-year windows, just like they are thinking now. You know, we got like 2 years window between now and 2023. They have sat down across the world. One war, game will affect Yoruba people. Àwọn people yìí ó dà kọ́ máa ti ń mú kíní ìjẹ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ọkàn wọn máa ti ń balẹ̀ kí la máa ṣe fún wọn ṣé ká kó military lọ bá wọn ni ṣé gbogbo oríṣiríṣi ló ń think now. Àwọn Yorùbá mo máa sọ fún wọn pé ẹ má ti kó military lọ bá wọn o ẹ má bà wọn jẹ́ fún wa ní 2023 o. You know they're thinking like that. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ. Confirmation says that white people are now making it to our barracks, Abati barracks precisely. We don't know, but they're going there frequently, and they've been going there since last week. Around the world now, they are having discussion every day. Àwọn òyìnbó là ń sọ ṣe rè pé àwọn gọ̀sìmẹ̀tì Nàìjíríà ni mo ń sọ ni àwọn òyìnbó ta fẹ́ gba ìjẹ́ lẹ́nu wọn we don't have any reason to fight them. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ, ẹ wá wá ṣòwò in the new nation, not in the contraction fraudulent nation, where we do not even know the amount of crude oil coming out of the country. I discussed that on the radio yesterday. But MKO was the one used to suppress the Yoruba people in the 90s. We thought we were about to be free. So when I hear people say, this is about APC, we don't want the APC kí Yorùbá gba presidency in 2023. Oh, they stupid people.
Please charge.
Kí ló dé? Ìwọ ni please. Àwọn òyìnbó táwọn kì àwọn ti program ẹ. You can see, please charge. The computer inside is the one talking. Please charge. Àwa ṣì ń sọ pé bí ń pa wá. He knows that the battery cell is reducing and it's time for it to be charged. So that ìjọ tó bá gbé lọ tó fẹ́ lọ sí beach, ẹ̀rí bó ṣe ń dán mọ́nàmọ́ná, tó wá tàn tó ní that is the analog running in this shit whole country. Ó dìgbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá parẹ́ pátápátá lọ́tọ́ máa mọ̀ pé àwọn máa charge ẹ̀, but òyìnbó ní no. Please charge. This is the kind of life we want for Yoruba nation, where I don't even have to be thinking too much. In Nigeria of today, the contraction. That's why the Biafra call it zoological, blah, blah, blah. I'm still going into why that in the 90s, when now they're walking around to bring another MK Abiola to suppress the Yoruba nation. This time around, it is just too late. It is too late. And that takes me to the next video. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to the show. If you have just joined us, this is where we tell you. Let's hear this.
It was the first day of my schooling of primary school, 1960. I still remember.
Ọba tó jọba lọ. Olórí gbogbo ayé pátápátá. We must praise him all the time. Ó ti sọ kí a ti mọ̀ bí a máa ṣe sùúrù. Dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá. Ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá. And dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà ni. All right, let's take it out from this.
Good afternoon, my people. All my friends and relatives on the Facebook and YouTube, I salute you. Good afternoon. Particularly Nigerians, citizens all over the world. This message is rich. It is bad news, but I have been appointed by the Holy Spirit to speak out.
I know some people don't know I'm live, and this looks like a conference call at these early hours. So bear with me. Let me increase it a little bit, but I need to charge the speaker. Maybe that will then allow me to, okay? Let's see now.
To speak for the record purpose. The subjects I'm about to talk about will make some of you to cry. I did. The death of Joel chapter 28. Time shall come that I will pour out my spirits upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see vision. I'm not a young man, I'm an old man, and God has given me dreams. I have dreamed dreams that have come to pass, that have come to reality. Some of the dreams are very, very good, pleasant. The testimony is too good to share with people, except with few people, because it's embarrassingly beautiful. But this time around, the dream that I have is also not too good. But I know that if this dream comes to pass, it will be a prophecy. But if it is not, that means it will just be a dream. There are many nations in the world that have died and buried naturally, like a mortal man. For example, Abyssinia was dead, and now it's called Ethiopia. Ethiopia was formerly Abyssinia. There was no more Abyssinia. What of Bosland? It is now called Lesotho. Bosland has died. What Yugoslav countries have disappeared, and some have re-emerged with other names. Unfortunately, Nigeria, my beloved country, will soon join the club of the dead of nations.
Amen.
I did not know that a country like Nigeria can die like an individual until God showed me in a dream. To be specific, September 28, 20, it was dead, and the dream was so real, and I started weeping when I woke up. Among the death,
and so shall it be. And a new nation is about to rise. In Jesus' name, inshallah, láṣẹ àwọn tó nílẹ̀, tó láyé, tó lọ́run. And those still thinking otherwise, àwọn ìlú kan ti kú tí wọ́n gbérí mọ́. So shall this country go, and the new one will rise. Let's now take you to what our Father. But before I take you to that, watch what your land, because it's no longer our land, your land for the benefit of those that still believe in that contraction, have done to our children. And these are children smoking. But that is not where we're going yet. Let's watch this.
You see, this country will need readjustment. And there are suggestions, moderate and even radical ones, on the way forward if Nigeria is to remain with all its components intact. I read in the paper, lawyers, classmates, and people, the same classmates have become judges in the part of the the country, and this man is still a back-carrying lawyer every day without a car or a bicycle. You see, they're jumping from taxis and motorway in Lagos State here. But in the north, they are dodgy already. In my own opinion, I support the popular view of the Yoruba people that we have graduated from restructuring, that we have been clamoring for since 1991 through and our action to self-determination. One of the reasons behind that is that the main powerful bloc politically in Nigeria is not ready for restructuring. And if Nigeria is not reorganized within 3 years, I suspect the future of this country is highly in the state of blink. Insurgency in the north, violence.
And so shall it be in the state of blink. But people àwọn èèyàn ní ẹbọ tí nígbà tí gbogbo eléyìí ẹ lè tàn kíní ẹ padà. Pé nígbà tí gbogbo eléyìí wá máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ìjà ti rẹ́dì. Ìjà ti rẹ́dì kan ló yẹ ká máa sọ. Ìjà ti ń ṣe acclamation láti máa sọ pé láti jọ Monday o, láti jọ Monday títí di jọ Sunday, ọ̀rọ̀ bí a ṣe fẹ́ kúrò láti máa discuss ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn wa, a ti kúrò. Tẹ́ bá ní àìtí kúrò, á dàbí pé a ṣì ń padà sẹ́yìn ni. A ti kúrò, but people are looking at ẹ ti kúrò, but ẹ ṣì operate in the Nigerian format. All that will change in no time. Nígbà táwọn èèyàn bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí disobey the law, táwa sọ pé it is fraudulent. Ìjà yẹn máa dùn gan in a peaceful manner. Nígbà tí ọlọ́pàá bá dé dúró tó sọ pé no, constitution yẹn kò work o, a rò pé kí ló ń sọ lẹ́nu yìí. Tó dẹ̀ ń sọ téèyàn 10, èèyàn 6, èèyàn 20 tó dẹ̀ dúró de ọlọ́pàá yẹn pé in tó ń sọ yẹn sẹ́ the same thing làwọn náà dúró lé lórí. All the videos is already on our timeline, or you go on the YouTube channel. What is going to happen today? Nothing more than a peaceful rally in London and Ibadan, Nimakbo Hall. Come down and let us hear all the speakers that have been lined up. Ká bá wọn àgbáyé sọ̀rọ̀ and give them why we must have a seat at the UN Assembly before the end of this year. Má ní kò ṣeé ṣe, ìwọ ń rò bẹ́ẹ̀, but ẹni tó láyé tó lọ́run, ó rí pé náà is the most easiest thing. If you're going to be traveling, leave home early and make it down to Ibadan. If you're coming from Kwara, leave home early and get to Ibadan. Kogi, leave home early and get to Ibadan. If you're coming from Ondo State, like people that have arrived already, if you're coming from Ekiti, leave home early and get into Ibadan. If you're coming from Osun State, leave home early and make it down to Ibadan. If you're coming from Lagos, get to Ibadan as quickly as you can. And if you're coming from Ogun State, and if you're at Ibadan, you should not be left behind. Are we scared? For who? Lori Lewa. It's a peaceful rally. It's a rally that is about to the international community. That's how we are doing. We're not sending signal to Nigeria anymore. The signal between the Yoruba and Nigeria is already gone. Into just signal láàrin wa nísìnyí pé by the time we come to the round table, what do we owe? What can we give? That is what we are discussing. And what do I mean by that carefully is, what are we giving means, kí la jẹ gbèsè, tájọ máa pín, and let everyone outside the Yoruba land, not because they've asked us to do so. You can decide to come back home. But the reason why some of us can't come back home is because the system is not. Somebody killed 8 people. In America, they have their own problem. When people say, oh, any Yoruba, any problem, no. Leave that nonsense alone. We will resolve the problem. I saw somebody say, oh, how do we deal with all the Muslims in the Yoruba land? That's the most easiest thing to talk about. How have those Muslims been dealt with in the scam country called location 419 known as Nigeria? Àwọn Muslim tó wà nínú Nigeria nísìn, how have they been coping? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n níná? Ìyá mi kan ní Dublin ní tó bá ti ń dẹ̀ láàmú máa bí wọ́n pé ǹjẹ́ níná? Ǹjẹ́ omi yọ? Ǹjẹ́ ọba lọ sí hospital nísìn? Ǹjẹ́ wàá rí oògùn lò? A country that care less about anybody. Ṣẹlẹ̀ náà tó ń sọ pé we are political gladiator. Kò yé wọn ni. Because tó bá yé wọn ni, you don't have to go and see that same fraudulent 419 politician after you and your wife wants to go to the hospital for a treatment. A lot of us just pick the phone and dial the number. Right there, they know your name. Hello, Mr. Koiki. Hello, good morning. I want to book. I want Yorubas in UK. One more. I want to book it on paper with a GP. Because some of them are working hard for that service. I want to book an appointment with my GP. I have my own computer. Okay. Tuesday. No. I'm not available on Tuesday. You might not share me. And they'll say they will still not speak to you in a bad way. Go to UCH now. I'm talking about now. You want to call UCH. Do you know that all these hospitals in Nigeria, as known as big as full, you call Nigeria, does not even have a telephone number to reach out to them? I wonder those saying that they love APC, but yet their mothers, their family are suffering in the country, but they are licked ass, as Mayego we call them. Nigeria is a zoo. I totally agree with you. Somebody's asking the time for rally. If I haven't said good morning or something to anyone out there, not my mother, a very beautiful good morning to you all the way in London, and not London where she is. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ. Mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo yín náà tẹ́ ń wò mí. Orí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ń wò mí. Kò ń ṣe mi lẹ́ ń wò. À ń wo ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa. Bí ilẹ̀ wa ṣe máa dá bí ìlú òyìnbó. Can you do the same thing? I've just given you a very smallest thing you can think of in UK. Just to pick up a phone and do the right thing. Nothing is wrong with you. You just maybe you just want to do a checkup. The same checkup that the mannequin have to go 6 hours. If you are not even stupid calling yourself the card member of APC, the sitting president, dead or alive, I care less, leave the country after 6 years in power, was unable to build a first-class hospital to receive his treatment and fly in his doctor with anybody, with the presidential jet right inside the hospital. No, he doesn't want that. He wants to go to London. London bridges. And that's why some of you are saying, oh my bury Prince Philip, Lola, Emma Daddy Lola, Igboro Mada, kí ló dé now? Kí ni gbogbo yẹn now? A ní a fẹ́ ṣe acclamation. Èyí tún sọ pé ká má jáde, wọ́n máa sìnkú Prince Philip. Kí ni kàn wá pẹ̀lú yẹn? Kọ́ lọ́n fọ́run kẹ́. Àṣìṣe kó máa lọ bọ́ wọn àtọ́lọ́run. Nítorí àṣìṣe tí wọ́n ní sìn, òun làwọn fèsì lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Tẹ́yìn ò fi lè wálé. Tẹ́mi náà fi ní sinmi. Táwọn gbogbo ẹbí wa wọn ò ní sinmi. Wàá máa wẹ lòmíì báyìí, wàá máa pé ṣé o ní HIV ní àbò sick? Wàá dẹ̀ rẹ́ lòmíì bá máa dán yògòyògò. Kò sí nǹkan kan nínú, empty ni. Every one of them are going through one difficulties or the other. In this shit hole country, how many people can you help? Even if you are MK Abiola, we saw the last result of this man that thought he wanted to fight to save Nigeria. The same way, Tinubu is thinking that he will try to fix Nigeria. Talos of people fix Nigeria. MKO has the key to White House. Kò need láti máa sọ pé òun fẹ́ wọ White House. He doesn't need the key to Buckingham Palace. But yet, these 419 people that you are now saying are facing Prince Philip, let's leave that to our side. Meet up everybody in Trafalgar Square at 11 a.m. tomorrow. This morning. Stop giving excuses. This can be our last push. So that, not because we want to leave Nigeria, because the cord between us and Nigeria is gone already and nobody can fix it back. Not even the G7, not even the biggest country like Russia, China, or America. Whoa, to fix the cord. The cord has been disconnected between the lives of the Yoruba people and the connection to Nigeria. Go and read my article. The interview I gave to Sahara Reporter this morning. Go on Sahara Reporter's page. Hello, won't you mobile kosibe? If you call him call, what we mean? Internet buying so the let them know that we are not joking. That cord that connects us, yes, you might still hold your Nigerian passport, you might still travel with it, you are still living in Nigeria from your own point of view. But what we are saying is that cord, that unit is already disconnected, and nothing in this world can bring it back on. And that is why the pastor was saying so many countries have died. Nigeria, I think about the cops of Nigeria. Put all the energy in this now so that those we love, you think it's just about your own children you love alone. Think about the mother in Ekiti. Do you know what it means? Where the breastfeeding of a baby, the breast is not producing the milk because it's your eh? I spoke to someone today about just a few hours before we came on air. We still have fertile land to do so many projects. The contraction you were doing before. And yet, if we push, let's finish it all. We are almost there with the radio in terms of the donation. But let us continue to make sure that this radio comes up and running as quickly as possible. The figure hasn't get to the point, but by Monday, because we have been so busy with so many activities, but by Monday, I hope to come back here and be able to give you the maybe closer to the figure, the round figure, somewhere around there. But I can tell you now, I think we're about 10, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. But we need to complete this job. If you haven't get hold of me, and you need to continue to make sure that you get hold of me and then you put your own donation into it. We are all saving lives now. So if you're thinking that message now, reply me, now. No, you make sure you get me just the same way as you. Ẹlòmíì nísìn kò rántí bó ṣe gba ìwé àmọ́sí mi kọ́nà bá ń dúró ti ìyá yẹn. Ó ní tó bá ń ṣe ìwé nílùú òyìnbó gbogbo ilẹ̀ mọ́ tó ń mọ mí àbí ṣé kí n túbọ̀ la ti bá ń wo màmá mi Tókunbọ̀ Lágbáyé. A very beautiful, strong advocate. The love she has for her people when it comes to immigration is second to none. Obaseki and so many fantastic lawyers that are working tirelessly. I have said it before. If Great Britain was good to Nigerians, Nigerians should not even be doing anything to talk about. Let me rephrase that again. If Great Britain was good to us. As Nigerians living in their country, we should not even be talking about immigration. And I'm not joking. Àwọn ọlọ́kọ̀ wá sínú mess táwa nú ẹ̀. Why did you join us together? They cannot give us an answer. And now they're telling us to stay together. Hey, Team Montamba. I have a friend in Scotland. And Baba, Tiba Paris show by. Mo mọ̀ busy ni o Baba. But mo kàn ní kí sọ fún yín pé kíni ẹ̀ ó ti ń débẹ̀ o. Ẹ tú Baba ẹ bá máa fẹ́ sí. Kò ń ṣàwà. Ẹ fi pa wà là ń ṣe ni. No, gbogbo wa la jọ ń ṣe. So if you think that you are trying to donate towards the radio and you haven't got any response and you are taking it as upset, then it's not me you're upset with. You're upset with yourself because the project belongs to every single one of us to save the lives of our people. We might not be able to get to all the remote areas, but the radio will travel fast to deliver the message. They use MKO Abiola to suppress the restructuring that people like Ibadan, as at back then in 1991, I think I was in GSS 2, but they never knew that after so many years, that is law, that is sad law, that is me about them who know you chichi. Ìyá kan máa ń pè and mo like mo máa ń wọṣọ oríṣiríṣi ni kíyàn wà nínú ilé kó máa dira bí bàbá Sùwé. Ìlú òyìnbó ni. Yes, I mean, àwọn ní òrùn ṣá but tí wá wo òrùn yẹn bàbá sórí ibi ṣe ń dán ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ilẹ̀ lọ́ra. But how do we get to where we are now? Is every single one of us to put out our mechanism. Gbogbo you tó bá ní láti ṣe do it. You don't need to consult Professor Akintoye. You then gbogbo calls me dem máa pè Yomi ẹ ṣe báyìí. She did not colonize us. Fulani did never colonize the Yoruba people. So why should we be asking them that we want to leave? And one ambassador of money, we are now speaking to the international community. Beba Fiwasi UN, Dede, Be Fiwasi, Aye Pare. I remember when we started the agitation, I have a very respected brother. You got to be part of the UN before they recognize. UN ò mọ̀ pé yà ń jẹ Yorùbá, kò mọ̀ pé wọ́n pa wá. We don't give a toss. If we are saying diplomacy, it's because we just want to be part of the international community. When the time comes, àwọn ọlọ́mọ wa pè wá pé Yoruba nation, we have a seat for you at the assembly. We don't. Fulani did not colonize us. Hausa did not colonize us. So why should we be saying that we want to leave? Buhari o, Ọ̀ṣínbàjò o, àwa Yorùbá máa lọ o, lórí ilẹ̀ wa. Ṣé ti Yorùbá ni? Àwa ń lọ o. Ẹ̀yin gómìnà, ẹ̀yin ọba wa, à ń lọ o. Ibo là ń lọ. We are not going anywhere. This is the land. It belongs to us that believe that we are all marched together and then we are called Nigeria. It did not colonize us. And so why should we take authority before we leave Nigeria? Decide on ourselves. It might not please the United Nations. It might not please the international. By the time we doesn't please them, after 10 years, they will see that if we don't go into it now, it will be too late. Every single one of them will have to renegotiate with us. Britain was renegotiating their entry out because what are they? Out of EU. Because you cannot you can't eat your cake and have it. And you left no EU. And you know that tu fẹ́ lọ Maradona fún wọn. Ó fẹ́ lọ gba Dublin wọlé. Àwọn olú bàbá wa ní Senjinada know that. Great Britain left EU, but they still want to do corner. You can't eat your cake and have it. It doesn't work like that. So when we get Yoruba nation, if one country say it doesn't want us to be together, bye-bye, au revoir, ole. 419, all those international communities kept our people in abject poverty. And you sit down there and talking about one Nigeria. Who are you to say one Nigeria? Did Fulani colonize me? No. So why should I be scared of any of the Fulani Hausa man? No way. Not on my land. Until we get what belongs to us. We don't care whether the international community agree with it or not. It will get to that stage. But for now, it is called acclamation. Òyìnbó ìdá. Òyìnbó tó dá rẹpẹtẹ. Ó dùn lẹ́nu. UN is a scam. Let's even leave that. You know that kan wá. I need money, human skin. I need money where I need money where agbada. If I play the music now, you know what happened. 419, all those platforms. We would design our own platform. Look at you. They have the Euro app. Ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ gbọ́dà. Kò gbọ́dà láti lọ ṣíwò. We have intelligent Yoruba men and women, children, adults, waiting, engineers. Did Fulani colonize us? No. Great Britain colonized us. If they don't want to do anything with the Yoruba people, so be it. Au revoir. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Àwọn náà fẹ́ síyàn kan. Àwọn kan ṣe tí wọ́n sọ pé, wọ́n máa sìnkú kinní kan o. Ẹ má dá jáde o. For the negligence of not having oxygen at the hospital. Ẹ wá fẹ́ fa sọ pé ìtorí pé a ní kẹ́ jáde fún rally in London, in Trafalgar Square at 11 a.m. You must be the first person to be there. And let me go back to what my mom used to say. Kò sówó tí a dì iná tán lórí pé tó bá fẹ́ ṣèwé. 419 all over the place. That's why I love, hate her or like her, Dr. Kemi Oluloyo. She has said it. One of the biggest scams in the world is immigration. And that is the same immigration that have allowed Nigerian people, the sharp people, to get into this country and have our own passport and we're more respected than me and you having the same fraudulent passport. To bá ń ṣèwé nílùú òyìnbó, you will spend every money that you have. But just about different time, and we have Yoruba people, Igbo people, right in the UK, as I speak to you right now, crying every day. Obi Mometa, when you call almost 16,000 pounds, láti fi ṣèwé. Tí ilẹ̀ bá dání, ṣó jẹ́ ká máa lọ káàkiri ká lọ ṣèwé nílùú òyìnbó. Scam everywhere, that's right. We will end it because we don't have any business with the Hausa Fulani. Àwọn kan lọ colonize wa. And you are calling away, Tony. How much is the bill? Let us give them the bill and get out of this mess country. How much is the bill? Any country that refuses to work with us, so be it. I'm a diplomat. I'm a 24 hours. Get out of here, out of our country. If they want to do with us, oh yes. We will do with them. And we will make sure that I saw the Japanese prime minister. It's a prime minister. Because he's not ready to speak in a bloody English. I know some of you say, bro, you don't know show. Go and have the news. The Prime Minister of Japan is in America. He's not going to speak one English. Problem to you. But you know why? They have a PhD woman that has English. So I'm translated. That is what we are going into. A Yoruba nation that will be fluent in Yoruba. Toba mama lo koni. Èmi náà máa padà sí school. Gbogbo yín la lọ kọ́, la lọ sí ilé kéwú. En tó dẹ̀ lọ kọ́ Bíbélì, en tó dẹ̀ lọ kọ́ Ifá, ẹ máa lọ kọ́ Yorùbá ni. Ó fẹ́ jẹ chairman wa, ó wá lọ sọ òyìnbó kan. Kò lè work. It's called a Yoruba nation. Your first language will be Yoruba. Fraud country called Location 9. And people say, oh, be patient with that country. We don't have any business with any Fulani Hausa man because I want to colonize wa. And I want to colonize wa. If they refuse to work with us, bye-bye. Let them work with the northern part. Àwọn náà kúkú ti work pẹ̀lú tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n work pẹ̀lú wa ni? How many of you watching me right now, live in UK, know what you've gone through? Our name alone as Yoruba people should have been respected. But do you know why? It's never going to be respected in Great Britain. It doesn't matter wherever you are. Àwọn tó ti ṣe jàǹbá fún bàbá tó dá fún wa, bàbá lálùbáríkà, bàbá tó fẹ́ yọ wá nínú oko ẹrú. Ìyẹn làwọn ṣe wọ́n sọ nísìnyí. I love Great Britain. Kí ló yẹ mọ́ yín sọ náà? Ẹ fẹ́ break up your mouth. Àwọn ló fẹ́ break up Nigeria. What's Nigeria? The late chief Obafemi Awolowo was not allowed into that position because of Great Britain. We saw all those evidence. Ìyẹn ni wọ́n ṣe wọ́n sọ pé I love Great Britain. Oh yes, you love it. But the damage that they've done to Yoruba people and the rest of the country is something that we will continue to talk about. Oh yes, it's a good country. We haven't got any problem with the British citizen. We have problem with the government that refuse to do the right thing. Up to now, when we are saying this country is not working, they keep telling us, oh, let us stay together. I want to stay together with the EU. So if they refuse to work with us as Yoruba people, we will work with other countries around the world. The world is so big. So don't be scared that until we have Great Britain on our side before we come out of Nigeria. So be it if they don't want to be part of it. Leave all those artists alone. Leave all those deceiving themselves. All those comedians. They can do skits on stupid things, but we are talking about lives now. I won't care now. You may thought I'm making it. Then look at the numbers. And people say, we, our Malade, our Denton Jegungu Kakiri, go to every part of Yoruba land. It's poverty. It gets me mad all the time. That's why I don't even like going out at all. Poverty all over the place, the Yoruba land. We have become, they're saying Nigeria is the capital poverty of the world. Yoruba is the capital poverty of the world, if you don't know that. There is nothing called innovation in our land. We are living in darkness. And we have the brain looking at us every day and not doing the right thing. Using all your connection to make sure that this cause becomes the reality as quickly as possible. Let's forget about the APC. They are not bigger than us in numbers. Big for food, shit old country, scam. And you see them. Look at how the CBN governor was sweating. Because it's all lies. One man becomes a monopoly against the Yoruba people. Look at them. I want to make a Jimbara Moja. BU and Dangote. Kini yato. Kini rana ya mejeji. 419. Ibini Musobe. But because few of us, connection, oh yeah. We are always looking for connection. So, connection, you use your brain to make money. Poverty. I don't think some of you even know what the poverty in your land. Some of you don't even know Europe. Yes, there is nothing like development. We should be ashamed for not pushing it to make sure that this country that has hold us. When I say this country, I'm not talking about the Fulani, because the Fulani never hold us. And let's speak directly to all our hardworking police officers. Èèyàn kankan ló pè tó sọ pé after táwọn ṣiṣẹ́ tán àwọn gba pension ibo ló ti fẹ́ kọ́ wọ́n bá fi sí jail. He's not going to tell them money somewhere in the Emirates flowing around for his family and the future of his family. You have governors going to Ghana to build a university. Yorubas, we don't even know what has gone on us. We must use every energy, every day we wake up, everything we must think of is how must we start thinking of development and coming out officially. If a country doesn't want to do with us, toss us to them. Who cares? I want to mama lo agbára wa ní veto power. Ìlú tó bá fẹ́ bá wa ṣe, a máa béèrè pé kí lẹ gbé wá. Èdè wa la máa sọ. Àwọn èèyàn tiẹ̀, ọmọ ìlú tiẹ̀ ló máa translate. Kí wá lélẹ̀? Ibo lẹ fẹ́ ṣe sí? Agbègbè wo? It's not the one that they bring somebody from China that has no knowledge about anything and they give him the contract of worth billions of naira, and stupid Nigerians are working hard and day and night on the Lagos Ibadan expressway. Whoa, never yet see. I want to go in 21st century. In London, if they are fixing the M1, if they want to go, I'm around you, Kale. Boko in the 21st century. I say the country has failed you, not me. Our opportunity now, we have the whole opportunity, but that opportunity is not even working for us where we are. And some of you understand what I'm talking about. Oh yes, Obo Alashiri now. In 21st century, I'm Agbini, but contractors, engineers that are ready to fix the M25, Tofe expanded. Somebody like my cousin, I spoke to him, Walata, who drive by M25 to Kilo Dalelo. When they were expanding the M1, Koda, Wafele Sope, what disturb anybody. And Los Lagos Ibadan Expressway, we are all mad for allowing this stupid shit old country to hold us to ransom. And you are saying we shouldn't defend it. They've literally hold us to ransom, and we are about to go out of that ransom as quickly as possible. This year, in Toba, but we will continue with that called acclamation. Join us this morning at Ibadan with a peaceful rally, and the same in London. Can you come and Prince Philip lọ fèsì? Ó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí bàbá tiwa ni. Bàbá tiẹ̀ wà nílé nísìn, ìwọ wà lókè òkun. Wọ́n rí kankan tọ́jú bàbá ẹ̀. Every day you get a call, it's headache. You send them to the hospital, the standard is poor. Nothing is working. Ìgbà míì tó bá gbé nǹkan míì dé báyìí, máa kọ́ máa pé ṣé standard náà lè lè. Wọ́n á máa mú mi báyìí, á máa taste lẹ́yìn. Everything is not working. There is no standard. Because I want to call a check it. What if I bribe? You just continue to wonder. The standard is not there. These are jobs creation. I was looking at the news. Muhari Boshe, the new Mercedes sedan. I hope I got it right. Auto industry. I think it's going to be one of their newest electric vehicle. Sedan, S-E-D-A-N. I hope I pronounce it very well. Correct me if I haven't done so. And I could see the way the automated computers working. Shit, oh! We should all be ashamed as Yoruba people for not even doing as much as possible now to support every single person as Professor Banji Akintoye and Iba Gani Adams. Leave alone. Some people say, Yomi Ayima show. If we see the others, we will do the same thing. Nígbà tí bàbá wa Iba Gani Adams sì sọ̀rọ̀ restructuring, ṣé àkóná bò wọ́n? Bàbá yẹn náà wá pé níbi tí Yorùbá bá ń lọ lòun lọ o, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kórúkọ tòun di tó máa di kíní o. People think we just come on air just to come and rant and talk and then maybe okay, donate to Koiki. You think that is what I'm doing for? Èmi náà fẹ́ wá sínú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá so that I can become a big player. When I say big player, don't get it wrong. Big player having a business in the Yoruba land. It's even a mad country. Tó bá ń gbẹ́rù bọ̀ báyìí. Ìlú yìí, ó lè pa ẹ́. That's why people think it's funny. Ẹ má pè mí mọ́ o, ẹ má pè mí mọ́ o, ẹ má kí ló lè tó yìí? Ó ń gbẹ́rù bọ̀. I understand. Ẹrù tá ṣe ránṣẹ́ lọ sí Ṣàgámù. Àwọn tó yẹ kó gbẹrù wọ ọ̀rẹ́ rùgbà. ẹni tó ń gbẹ́rù yẹn, but because the whole system is not working. Ǹjẹ́ mo lè òyìnbó kárí láyé orí kọ̀mpútà tíkì ọmọ àlè lòyìnbó. I did a logistic job in UK. Tábà débi tá a ti fẹ́ lọ ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn. Ẹ̀yọ́ yẹ yín náà ẹ rò pé mo ṣiṣẹ́. I was a hard working guy in UK. Hardly ló máa fi rí mi. Ìyá tó bí mi gan mọ̀ lọ́mọ. At some stage my mom was telling me tó bá ti jáde mú fóònù yẹn padà wá sílé o, because inú business ló bí àwa sí. Business woman, we have Yoruba woman now that cannot compete with Dangote, and you're talking about one Nigeria. You are all mad for saying that. Our mothers in their 70s, in their 80s, were traveling with more than 70,000 US dollars. Wọ́n bá gbogbo wọn yẹn jẹ́ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́, àwọn ọmọ àdé Hausa Fúlàní. Yorùbá lọ ṣiṣẹ́ wá, a lọ ṣẹ́wó lọ́dọ̀ Málà. Àwọn bank, Sábànk, akó dọ́là fún Málà. Ẹ̀wá ni a wà nínú one Nigeria. Emefiele ó ń làágùn bolobolo ní ọmọ àlè. You don't know what is about to be unleashed. A ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́yẹ̀ bọ̀ lápò ni. Tí mo bí a dúdú ni bí a funfun ni. And people think this is a joke. You think we are doing a movie, a script. I said the country has locked the energy of millions of Yoruba people, and we are now opening it all. Wọ́n máa gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn báyìí, á tún máa mo like it, but into some yẹn wà okay. Bọ́ ṣe máa sọ nìyẹn. Our mother Hong Kong, tẹ́yìn iṣẹ́ ń gbọ́ Hong Kong. Àwọn máa ń tí aago ní aago kò ṣe pé mo fi fumble. My mom would travel to Hong Kong. Wọ́n ṣe U-turn in the 80s nígbà tí VHS jáde. Wọ́n kì í sọ Amẹ́ríkà. Tó bá gbéra níjọ́ Friday by Sunday morning, I don't get breakfast in it. Can you do the same thing now? That's even if you get a US visa. One more people going for salon. The economy is not working. Blah 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 blah. Indexes of this. 419. And we're not budget. We have all our mothers and fathers, hard-working Yoruba men and women. What's someone they don't really? Ẹlòmíì ta gbogbo property tọkùtẹ. Ó tẹ̀ ti sú. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa wọ́n wọ̀nyí now. I look at some of my friends and I ask myself, kò jẹ́jẹ́ pé ó sick? Because tó bá yẹ pé ó sick ni, hospital lè kó wà kó máa tọ́jú ẹ̀. Á máa wọ̀ hàn ni. Àwa nìkan ni. And we are now saying that let's use all the energy that is given to us by Eledumare. Whether you call it Christian or Muslim, it does not make any difference. Ìlú tó bá fẹ́ máa ṣe, get out of here. We don't have any reason to say that until Fulani say they are ready. They are ready for where? Àwọn ò ní dúró dè yẹn. Wọ́n ti ready, àwa ti ready. Why should we wait for Hausa Fulani to say they are ready before we go out of this shithole country? Ilẹ̀ wọn ni mo ti rán pariwo ni. I'm on my land. Not in the north. I'm not shouting in the north. I'm not raising in the north. I am right here in the Yoruba land shouting, and the God will be with us every day and night. Tábà ti sùn báyìí táwa sùn lọ báyìí tẹ́yìn ló pa sùn ni. Àdúrà tí yẹn máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí wa. Ẹlòmíì àti wẹ̀ pé àwọn ti sọ ó máa tún sọ̀rọ̀ òòṣà nísìnyí o. Ìyẹn lè ṣe láì kò ṣàtọ́lá. So ká disrespect àwọn òòṣà wa nítorí pé a jẹ́ Christian àti Muslim. Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa lò. Gbogbo ẹ̀ Ògún ló máa fi búra. Wọ́n bí ẹ̀dá eléyìí sọ̀rọ̀ Christian Muslim. Ibi tá à ń lọ ó máa dùn rẹpẹtẹ. It's got nothing to do with religion. Do you know how many religion is operating in the United Kingdom? Ẹ̀sìn mi bàbá tó máa gbé. I have been to cover people doing, I don't want to even mention that, to put that on the air. Let me just leave that into myself. Wàá tún máa wò pé great faith yìí ilé máa dùn gan. Ó dùn gan, but it's changing our children lifestyle that you don't even know. And I'm sure some of you know where I'm going, but I don't want to go into all those details too much. Sit down there, and Great Britain has convert your children to what you don't want them to be. You know what I'm talking about, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, ti yé wa now. Our mothers and fathers should be competing as a company, not as individual, with any of the fraudulent companies that is operating in this shithole country you call location 419. Hong Kong was somewhere. Tell me, boss it that. because my mom was going to Hong Kong far back then in the 80s. Can you get a visa? Well, no surrender. Apply for visa. It becomes like a hellfire. When we were getting visa at the point of entry in UK, what changed? They created the mess. And people are saying we must wait before the Fulani Hausa. Who cares whether the Fulani I want to Yoruba wa sílẹ̀? Àwa máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀. A ṣe máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ilé ìtàsí ń ta síra wa yẹn. A máa bára wa sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n tọ́ra wọn ní. Ìmí ẹ̀rù ń bà á. Some of these Yoruba politicians are scared like shit. Owó tó ti jí. Tó bá dáhùn pẹ́rẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbé ní. Ó mọ̀ ọ́. But they've checked our own record. Tí politician bá sọ pé òun sanwó fáwa kó jáde kó sọ pé Koiki shut up your mouth, ìwọ náà genuine, and we don't have to genuine before we speak. This is the best option for us, and we are not going to wait until they are ready, because these people are not ready. Ibadan Adam said they've been talking about restructuring since 1991 when I was in GSS2. But yet we are still talking about restructuring in 2021 with this Fulani Hausa Miriam. Are we all mad? We are out. Fully out. Careless whether the international community recognizes us or not. Ashin ṣe bí kíní ni bí ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ashirana ṣe bí ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ó yé yín ẹlòmíràn tó bá dé stage ẹ̀. Tí mo tó ń bọ̀. Ìlú tó ní, go to our villages. Ní last year, I told you the story. Bàbá yẹn lọ ó lọ gúsí tàbá ẹ̀ ọdún pẹ̀ràn ni wọ́n yìnbọn fún pàápàá. Ẹ̀mí ọ̀bá tó wá save, ọkọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ wá mọ́tò lọ láti wá gbé body yẹn. Kò tí kú o. You remember in one of our broadcasts. Ẹni tó lọ ṣù síta tí tọ́ílẹ̀tì bá wà nínú ilé ṣé ìjọ́ wo ni wọ́n jáde nílùú òyìnbó ká tẹ̀ sọ pé kò tutù in the summer time ó wá nígbẹ̀ gbọ́n ẹ̀ ó wá bọ́ síta ó wá lọ ṣù ọlọ́pàá máa ní kankan ti ṣe bọ̀bọ̀ yìí o you are the beyond ọmọ psychiatric ó máa ti hospital lọ́rùn ẹ̀ lọ. Let's not deceive ourselves. Yorubas are living as poverty people. It doesn't matter. Send all your wealth to Nigeria. It cannot fruit out anything. Kò lè mú result jáde. It's not a cause. It's because the union does not join us together. Should we open the line? So that we use the remaining 40 minutes, right? To take calls so that I can relax my voice. Because tomorrow, Alubarika fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin support wa. Alubarika lójoojúmọ́ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin support wa. You don't even know that the support that you give us, the support that you are giving gives me the energy that you see in me. Whether you are giving the money to do posters, whether you are supporting in every way, even if prayer alone. Winnie Lola, Koiki Media.
Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀-èdè wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlẹ́rí.
Àlùbáríkà fún àwọn tó fi lè ránṣẹ́ o, ẹ ti fún Koiki Media ní tọ́ọ̀ì. Wàá gbọ́ Winnie. I ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ni. Let's go straight to the first caller. Ẹ bá wa mute the background. Ẹ ti wọlé. Hello caller. Ẹ bá wa mute the background. Ẹ ti wọlé. Hello Mama wa Joyce. Ẹ bá wa mute the background yẹn ká lè bá gbọ́ yín.
Yes, Mr. Koiki ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
Àwa ni ẹ mà.
Mr. Koiki ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
Àwa ni ẹ.
I'm speaking from Boston, America, Massachusetts.
Welcome to the show, ma. Ó ti fún wa ṣe. Àmín. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Also, a very big thank you to a particular group that decided that we need a logistic, and that logistic was provided in under 24 hours. Abibeko, 24 hours. Wọ́n fi ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ Sienna kékeré kan pé ẹ máa fi ṣe lára movement yín. Ẹ mọ́ra yín, àwọn ọmọ yín. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ iye tẹ́ ná, èmi ò mọ̀. But wọ́n ní kó deliver, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti gbé dé bíbá. Pé Koiki àníṣe a máa arrive in Ibadan this morning. I thank you very much to the group. If they're watching, I say thank you very much. If they're not watching, I'm sure they will watch this program at the repeat. And each and every single person, whether we mention your name or not, whether we talk about you or not, Ọlọ́run ló ṣe fún, kò ṣe mi o. Kò ṣe mi lẹ ṣe fún. Don't think that you're doing it for me. We are doing it for us. Let's go straight to the next caller. It's going to be a very busy line as usual. Hello, caller. Hello, sir.
And which I think is just reason. Can you feel me? I want to have work from other places.
Yes.
For security reasons. I will say that because I want to have from other states. We continue by now. Continue in Ibadan for security. So if there's any way to want to so far when you become a chikurunly to read àwọn olè ajínigbé Fulani and going. So you understand?
Okay.
So because really for me concerned a little bit. So you know machine breaking pay. Then secondly, like you made mention of Yugoslavia. I mean, from the videos you're playing, and we all know what happened in Yugoslavia, how they fought and everything. There should be a project on ground for our people, and that project should be a food bank, where we have to have all
food
the
bank.
necessary things.
Okay.
Yeah, food bank. You understand? So please let us work on it. It is very, very important. I beg a big power in your fine. Our Anita. Our the problem, but that's the problem here. Because already being pound in only. So Tiwala Bawabele, because I want to won't care anything. Should you understand? So come at the pocket, so please let us work on that food bank. It's very, very important. Thank you.
I want to respond to the the last caller, very, very powerful point raised, especially Matoni Lola Kinikon. Well, I mean, our people move early in the first place. Let me say that a vehicle coming out of Lagos to Ibadan, I think the first one leave about 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is already in the morning. And we pray that none of them will get to where Fulani will get them. But about the Padang, think on what around Muruju and Wakoni Ale. If we go he did there. And the caller talked about, and this is why I said, look, and you need to echo in job papo. Elogba warehouse, see the nearest border. Stock on Jessibe. You only can say pẹ̀lú Koiki. Èyí lẹ mọ̀ pé wà níbẹ̀. Tí wà la bá ṣe ó yé mo bẹ ṣe máa bá. We have all these, and also say thank you very much. I keep saying it. We have just found out that we can get these inside location 9. And I say thank you very much to a particular 2 individuals that said we would give you 20 together among each other. And we got that already. I'm sure so those of our team were like, it's still not enough. We still need to do more so that we can get everybody to be well equipped. Hello, good morning from here.
Hello, Ekaro.
Ekaro. I want you.
Yeah, Ekaro. I will like you. Àwọn pọ́ìsì tí wọ́n tán sọ pé àwọn mẹ́ta ni wọ́n arrest ní ilé wọn ní Ọ̀bẹ́òkúta ní Ṣàgámù. Nǹkan tí concern mi ní wípé ṣé wọn ò ti ní kó wọn kó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó di pé ilẹ̀ mọ́ láàárọ̀ la because ẹ mọ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti give order láti òkè gbé kọ́ wa kó wọn kó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó máa ṣe wò díẹ̀. Mo tẹ̀ like display tí wọ́n display ní inú mi kàn ń dùn níbi tí mo wà lórí display wèrè ló ṣe wèrè. Èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ tó fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn. Wèrè ló ṣe wèrè ní ìlú location náà yẹn. So concern mi pé kọ́ máa lọ kún ọkùn dẹ̀ before kílẹ̀ tó mọ́. Kọ́ máa lọ transfer wọn. Ẹjọ́ ẹ bá ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹjọ́ wà very important ẹjọ́.
We won't go into, thank you very much again to the last caller. We won't go into too much details of what the operation is going on right now, but definitely the point has been, well taken on board. Mokiwa Lendkn, we are streaming on 5 different channels. We've been able to get another phone that arrived, and we've added that phone into the conversation, and I think we're using that phone on the Koiki Media. So I'm sure those of you watching me on Koiki Media will realize it's very, very clear. It's a good phone that we've added to our broadcast. We're streaming live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Koiki Media, the Dua page, and we're live on Olayomi Koiki. Let's go back again and take more calls. The number is +4475 9405079. My 2 number Lendkn. Somebody called me today. Says, Yomi, I tried so much to get that number. Otikpe too fast. Number again, +4475 9405079. And the number trade. Let's go straight to my very, very good uncle that we speak all the time. Welcome to the program.
Firstly, I want to use this opportunity on rally in Chagam earlier on yesterday. They were very, very brave, and the rally was very interesting. So my neighbor shake
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni wọ́n Ọlọ́run máa fún wa ṣe.
Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Àti gbogbo ìtẹ̀wá bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
Àmín.
Sọ̀rọ̀ kíní ibi tó ń fọ́nì sí mi tí ó yé mi ni pé when we were in primary school, tá bá ya map Nigeria, tí ò bá ya map Cameroon sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, on the right side lọ́wọ́ sàlẹ̀, odó ló máa gbà.
Kábíyèsí.
Odó ni. And nígbà tí Cameroon yẹn máa kúrò, ọkàn wọn fàbá kan ó kúrò kò sógun kò sọtẹ kò síjà àkínyà mọmọ ṣọwárí níbi apá map of Nigeria ní òkè on the right tó shoot out tó yọ ẹnu gangan báyìí tí a ò bá ya chart síbẹ̀ odò la máa gbà map Nigeria ò ti gbé ìgbà tí yẹn náà máa kúrò a ò mọ̀ wọn kàn ní ká má yà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ mọ́ ni kò síjà kò sí wàhálà. Ṣùwárí Bákàsí ìyẹn ò sí nínú map ó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Nàìjíríà nígbà yọ Ọbásanjọ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n fà á títí Ọbásanjọ́ ló sì síde fún wọn kò síjà kò sí nǹkankan bẹ́ẹ̀ náà Nàìjíríà wá fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ apá wọn lórí ẹ̀sìn torí wọ bíà ó lè because Yorùbá fẹ́ lọ because Yorùbá and Biafra ló make up Nàìjíríà àtàwọn northerners àwọn Fúlàní tó ń fẹjú mọ́. Ìyẹn ló ta wọn lára ló ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣé wàá rí tí wọn bá gbéjà wá báyìí sọ àníjà ó dẹ̀ ṣòro fáwọn náà láti gbéjà wá because tó bá gbé ìjà wá àwọn mẹ́ta tó fẹ́ yapa ni wọ́n fẹ́ bájà middle belt máa face wọn Biafra máa face wọn máa face wọn anybody any one of us máa hit àwọn mẹ́ta ló wà hit back at them tó yẹn ló máa yá kíákíá bẹ́ẹ̀ ó wá ṣòro fún wọn so nǹkan tó ń rú mi lójú ni pé kò síjà ní báyẹn àwọn tó wà ní school báyẹn tí mo sọ mọ̀ pé map of Nigeria ò pé tí a ò bá so Cameroon àti Chad mọ́ lókè so ó rú mi lójú bẹ́ẹ̀ mo sọ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wa Ọlọ́run máa tẹ̀lé.
Àmín Allah. Thank you very much. Well, again, a brilliant call. We pinned the number down already for the benefit of those of you watching us. The pin number, the number is a pin. I will recite the number again, but go very, very slow. +4475 9405079. What are the benefits of a Yoruba nation? Let's quickly tell you that as usual. Ilé ètò ààbò ọ̀fẹ́, ètò ìlera ọ̀fẹ́, ìlọsíwájú ọrọ̀ ajé, ètò lórí iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn wa. Iṣẹ́ ọ̀gbìn wa. Again, we say Yoruba sovereignty now. We don't have anything to do with the Fulani. Let them stay on their own. Àgbà independent lọ́wọ́ wọn. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Eba mute the background. The voice is very low.
Hello?
Egbo's okay, I'm going.
Yeah, Mr. Piki. Inú mi dùn gan o àti mail àti Baltimore ní Maryland mo ti ń wò yìí.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àwa nìyẹn.
Yeah. In fact, iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe yìí ẹ ṣe débi èrè lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín Jésù.
Inú mi dùn sí yín gan o.
Because thank you.
Inú mi dùn sí yín. Lórúkọ Jésù, Odùduwà ilẹ̀ Odùduwà yẹn, Jésù ti gbà fún wa mo ní ìgbàgbọ́ ẹ̀.
Guarantee nìyẹn.
Because ṣe rí nǹkan kan tí mo rí nípa nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọn ò ṣe làákà yìí àwọn òyìnbó yìí ti fi dúdú bò wá lójú for many years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ parọ́.
Same náà ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà ní báyìí. Àwọn ló bà ayé Mexico jẹ́. Amẹ́ríkà títí lọ sísàlẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn yẹn ojú wọn ò tí ì làásìn. But mo ní ìgbàgbọ́ wípé Yorùbá nation máa jẹ́ ìlú tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn ló kọ́kọ́ máa fàyọ nítorí pé ọpọlọ ń kúrì Yorùbá. Hello.
Mo àpọ̀lú yẹn gbọ́ yín.
Inú mi dùn gan. Inú mi dùn.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni sá.
Mo rálì yẹn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Èmi pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́ mi àjọ òkú inú wa dẹ̀ dùn wípé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kíní àti gba ilé iná lórúkọ Jésù.
Àmín.
Àti gbà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So àwa táwa nínú ní òkè òkun à lè ráyè láti padà wá sílé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí ló dé? Ibi gan táwọn wà yìí wọ́n mú wa lẹ́rú ni wọ́n mú wa sí ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wọ́n jẹ́ ká lo full potential yẹn. À ń lò ní àwọn ibì kankan but not to the fullest of how we want to do it.
Ọgbọ́n àrékérekè.
Thank you very much, African First.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Iye wọn ò ṣí.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Again, a lot of us live outside the country. It's 15 minutes past 2 a.m. All this is just for the history purpose. I say thank you very much. Saturday, the 17th of April. The numbers is pinned across the platform, maybe not just on YouTube. +4475 94050979. Remember to contribute towards the Yoruba Rescue Fund. It's still in operation. We still need to talk about the radio. Contribute towards the radio. But the only way to contribute towards the radio is get in touch with us. Remember also, that has got nothing to do with to support Koiki Media. We're not mixing it together because we're going to have the accountability of the radio station that we're about to bring to our people. It belongs to you. It belongs to every Yoruba sons and daughters. It's not going to be managed by me. We are just going to deliver it to the committee that will take it up from there after the money has been raised. We still need more posters, flyers, whatever you can give, t-shirt, face cap, make them. Monidaruko Pademi of Milano, out of the blues, based in UK. Gave a bit of few advice. I love advice. Feedback is one area I love so much. And that it means that we want to listen to you. No. No. Get out of here. No, it doesn't work like that. I'll be so stupid to be thinking in that direction. But what surprised me was, t-shirt it costs 2,000 naira. It depends on the quality. It depends on the quality. And he was able to give us his own little bit straight away right there to produce a particular amount of the t-shirt. As you can see with the face cap. Then what Barika. It also says Koiki Media Worldwide. Koiki Media Team Worldwide. That's what she wrote on it as well. And I say thank you very much, to everyone. We couldn't have done this without the support of the Yoruba people, and likewise Biafra that are also fighting for the same cause. Hello, good morning, caller.
Yeah, good evening. I'm calling from Chicago. This is Prince Adeoye.
Sir.
in fact, dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín Mr. Koiki ẹ wo iṣẹ́ takuntakun lẹ́ ń ṣe. Mo kàn fẹ́ fi díẹ̀ kún ni. Ṣé rí rally yẹn ọjọ́ mo wà so impressed pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ṣe rally lẹ́ni. Kọ́ make sure pé wọ́n ń wọnú àwọn ọjà yẹn. Ẹ wo bí àwọn gbogbo àwọn ìyá yẹn ṣe ń sọ gbogbo ẹ̀dùn ọkàn wọn. Ó so impressed yẹn pé no, Nigeria is dead. Is completely dead. After bá ń tọ́ra wa, ẹni tí ò bá tí bóyá àwọn tí wọn ò tí gbà wọ́n ṣe ń sùn wọn ò tí jí. So mo fọlọ́ máa bẹ̀ yín. Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín ṣe, Ọlọ́run adébádé máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Ẹ bá wa tún fi ẹ mọ̀ àwọn tó ń ṣe rálì yẹn kán túbọ̀ máa wọnú ọjà stylishly adé máa fún yín ṣe. Then there is one more thing. Ṣé most of our cameraman yẹn kán wà very very careful because àwọn audio kan máa ń lọ sálẹ̀ which is not supposed to be.
We're working on that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on that.
I appreciate the effort you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Have a great night there.
Yes, Eshigoni. I can see one of my big wow, missed call, almost 160, shows that people wants to have their word. Yes, somebody should put that idea, not me. I'm on my one in Canada, the Koiki Media team worldwide. It's not about Koiki Media. Yoruba Nation. The business by the Fulani. You can't call the Fulani. Shower Fulani láti gba independent me. Oh, Fulani call láti gba independent. So, but one thing is, oh yes, this is one of my, wow, there is Scotland, Babawa Dada, cost is Sunlore Kwetema Bino, we're trying to bring you in. And Google Mogo suffering by phone here is doing a lot of overwork. Moki gbogbo ini gbogbo bi tí ẹ ti láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa. Ẹ bá máa ṣe ní kíákíá ẹni tó wà lórí ìlà kó má pẹ́.
Bàbá Koiki. Àwa ti London ni o.
Mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Àǹkà kì í ni o. Ẹ kú gbogbo akitiyan yín. Ọlọ́run á máa wà pẹ̀lú yín o. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tíìmù yín náà fún Rally Ṣàgámù.
Ẹ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn comrade Ṣọlá kò gbọ́dọ̀ kú àbí àti àwọn mayor. We are just there to support. You know, the Koiki Media will be there to bring the message out.
Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Koiki, so inú mi dùn mọ́ ṣe educate àwọn ìyá lọ́jà yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ rí báwọn ìyá yẹn náà ṣe respond. So it's very good. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àǹfààní tó a máa ní nílẹ̀ wa ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. One thing tó jẹ́ pé àwọn Fúlàní fi ń jẹ wá níyà ní ipa ohun ọ̀gbìn. Ṣé ẹ rí Ìbàràpá lásán? Ìbàràpá lásán máa feed gbogbo Yorùbá land. Because tilẹ̀ yẹn fertile gan. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bless wà ní ibẹ̀ Ìbàràpá. Feed the whole of Yorùbá land. Tá a máa tún máa export. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbà fún wa. Lágbára náà. Secondly, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ tún máa rán àwọn èèyàn wa létí pé self-determination làwa ń ṣe. Because mo rí àwọn print media Nigeria, àwọn TV, secession ni wọ́n pariwo sí
nǹkan. Mo ti change narrative yẹn. Ẹ lọ ka article mi lórí Sahara Reporter. Ẹ̀rí tí mo fire fún wọn síbẹ̀. I'll give a bit of story about it now after the last short time. So yes, I mean it's a very good point in there. We are not fighting the Fulani. We are fighting to live as a self-determination. A fẹ́ dá dúró kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀. A máa ní passport tiwa. Ìyẹn tẹ́bàtẹ̀ tí ń rántí pé a máa ní passport tiwa. Pé ìlú kan nìyẹn. Ikọ̀ ẹlòmíì kò yé. So and that is a very key point that you've talked about there. Torí àsìkò, a dẹ̀ make sure pé I bring as many people in. Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Mo rí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n wò wá. Pàdé mi kan pè mí. Ó ní òun ẹ̀yẹ ṣe àfihàn sílẹ̀. Sarah Reporter, you'll be able to read the interview I granted them yesterday morning. Mo rí pé call yẹn ṣì ń pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Yes, we are fighting for Yoruba self-determination. Kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀? Àfidádúró. Kí ló ń pè bá àfidádúró níjọba tiwa? Ẹ já lọ sí London where we have another person calling as well. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
You are blessed, Ola.
Amen. I
always pray for everybody.
Amen.
Everybody.
Amen.
And I know God will take us to our destination.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
And I want to see Rallt ní Ìṣàgámù. They do wonderfully well. But Ọba
Akaribo.
That man need to at least he need to teach lesson. Nítorí tí mo rántí lady tó dàbẹ̀ kó lead wọn, ó sọ ní last week àbí before last week kíkó òun ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ Akaribo, òun ò bá wọn rán àwọn èèyàn ló jáde sáwọn 100 dúró síbẹ̀ about 4 hours. The man does not come out. He texts him, he never received that they are coming to do rally there. I don't know why he now sent police to go and shoot them. So he shoots them. I thank God that the man said, and secondly, please, when you are doing this, I had motivated law for me motto come lágbára. Tabale ṣètò fún mọ́tò fáwọn náà. I don't know what to do. Ola. Please put it out. Let's, or if you can contribute, and they buy some, even if it's the fair one. Please. Nítorí ẹjọ́, God will help.
All right.
Please, my regards to your chief.
Ìgbòho ṣá, ó ní máa kí gbogbo yín, òun náà ń wò ètò, ó ní máa kí gbogbo yín pátápátá. I think the point, I was looking at again, somebody said, let me say this clearly. The diaspora. I don't even want to say the diaspora. I'll carry along the diaspora and the Yorubas inside the Yoruba land. There is nothing different from what is here and what is on the UNPO. We have explained that so many times. We are not trying to change anything here. In talk basic UNPO, that is fine. You can decide to continue using the blue and the white and the green. That is fine, totally fine. But I want to go according to what Professor Banji Akintoye and his team. I'm a UNPO, not Ishetwe. We are number 45. But we want to use a different materials, a different outfit as against what is on the UNPO. That for me is not going to work. Change gbogbo 13 low straight away. It's going to be difficult. I will continue template. I am not seeing low blue yen. Blue yen. Does not mean that no, I'm not going to say that. But we need to understand that that is what is registered right inside the UNPO. We might not like it. Issue. Professor Banji Akintoye have said, Bogbele is just temporarily. Tabati dúró tán pátápátá, wọ́n máa select committee tó nímọ̀ tó lóye tó máa ṣẹ̀wá gbé flag, currency and all that. It's just temporarily. But I want to make sure that it may rhyme with the UNPO. I have used the blue and white and green. But for now, this is what I want to use. So don't assume that, oh, Koiki Media, change. No, because that was one of the, let me just not go into that as well. Let me just leave that. Hello, caller.
Hello. Good morning from my name is Nnamdi.
You are playing music and we cannot hear you, Nnamdi. It's not good at all.
Are you hearing me?
Well, I can't hear you because there's a music at your background. Are you in a club?
Okay. Let me move out from there. And are you hearing me now?
Yeah, go ahead now.
Okay. My name is Nnamdi Skido. I'm calling from Istanbul, Turkey. I'm a Biafran, and I want all Yoruba nation to know that our passport, that Nigerian passport, is just a mere travel document. So all of us should not be afraid. We should not be afraid to be free. British, they went out. They went out from Europe. So we should not be afraid to break out from Nigeria. We all want freedom. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. That is what all of us are fighting for. If they don't want to fight, give it by us by free, we take it by force. Okay. So nobody should be afraid. Okay. Me, over here, I'm not afraid to be free. I want to be free. Okay. For over how many years? I'm over 30 years now. I've been shouting up Nepal in Nigeria. Over here, this 3 years now. I'm here. Mm-hmm. I've no single day. They don't take light over here. Mm-hmm. So I want my children to also have constant electricity. So we all want freedom. That is all I want for my own people. Okay. I want freedom for my own people, my own Biafrans. Okay. So I want Yoruba people to also have their own freedom. We all want freedom in Nigeria. Our roads are bad. In Imo State, I'm from Imo State. We did not vote for that idiot that called Hope Uzodinma. Nobody voted for him. I was in Imo State in 2019. Nobody voted for APC or AA. Or whatever they call them themselves. Nobody voted him in. They just gave us that idiot that have called it our governor. Impose him on us. So Yoruba people, they should rise up and no, they should not be afraid. Okay. There should be nothing like 2023. Because they want to use that 2023 Igbo and Yoruba so that we'll be dragging 2023 Tinubu and the Igbo presidency. That is a fucked up country. Okay. That is my own contribution. Thank you very much. I really support you. I watch you. I watch Mayegu. I watch Citizen AWA every day. I take my time. Even if I miss your program, I will rewatch it. Thank you very much, sir. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. It's 2:30 and I have about half an hour to complete the show. As you know, we have a very busy day. Yes, quite a lot of point was raised by the last caller as well, and we do appreciate all our Biafra brothers and sisters and those that are Arewa that have also been strangled by the Fulani that has become the caliphate that wants to control every part of the country. We are not interested in that. Let's continue with the call. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. There will be a little bit of delay. Okay, I'll have to let you go because we have so many people that also want to add their voice to the broadcast. My name is Olayomi. A lot of you know me as Koiki Media. I am just doing my own beat. You can add that beat of mine to yours and it becomes more stronger. We have a caller now. Let's go straight to Scotland. Hello, good morning, caller.
Kúṣẹ́ olóòtú kò ní rẹ̀ yìí wọ́n ní kínkín náà ni ẹ̀rẹ̀bá mi kí Ìgbòho-ṣà wọ́n ní tábà dá orúkọ akọni a máa fi ìdá lápẹ̀lẹ̀ kára mo kí n gan ni kò ní rẹ̀ yàrá náà kí n láti ti bí ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ wo Scotland mi wà ó wà ní United Kingdom ni ìgbà tán náà fẹ́ kúrò ní UK níbí Queen kúrò Buckingham Palace láti máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe pé àwọn òkè ní Scotland à ń gbájú ju àwọn England náà lọ. And ọlọ́pàá tiwa ni a ní àmì tiwa a ní gbogbo ẹ̀ abẹ́tún benefit nínú United Kingdom olóyè tó ń fún wa wọ́n tó ń bìdì Ìbàdàn tí ń bìdì ọ̀pọ̀ àfẹ́ lọ wọ́n sì bẹ̀ wá ní ẹ wá wo shito country àwọn olórí burúkú wọn kó terrorist gbogbo position. Wọ́n fi àjẹ àwọn èèyàn ẹ wo àwọn ìsìn ìgbà tí ẹdílé ẹ bí a ṣe ń jẹ àwọn èèyàn wa ẹ wo àwọn ìyá ẹ ní village ẹ kò sí road how long la fẹ́ jókòó sí yẹn so kò ní rẹ̀yìn bàbá ẹ jẹ́ káwa mọ̀ ẹni tàjẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ káwa wálé àwa rédíò tó bá dọ̀rọ̀ ogun àwa rẹ̀ láti jagun kò yẹ àwọn ọ̀sán o ẹ gbàgbé story this is their plan wọ́n fẹ́ lọ take àwọn Igbo out kó tó wá bá wa but wọ́n kàn dín nínú yọ. So, everybody.
Thank you very much. The situation in the southeast of the country is being monitored carefully by us as well. Emaniko Koyin, ó kàn wá nítorí pé in tó ń lọ níbẹ̀ is genocide. The Fulani wants to. I was watching, the contraction, chief of defense staff talking about this with AK-47, they get those with weapon. Go after the Boko Haram, stupid individuals. They can't do so. Somebody was asking if the police shot at our team. Well, those that were at present of that rally. Oh, yes, they did. And I'm sure you know why. It's not because they have anything. And now alálẹ̀ a máa tẹ̀lé wa káàkiri. Àwọn á máa yìn, ó lè máa wọlé. Some might say, no, I don't believe in that. That's up to you. But the Yoruba nation is non-negotiable. And we haven't got any business with the Fulani, Hausa, that thinks that they are holding us together. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Koiki side with that, Baba. Baba Koiki with that.
Kò ṣe pé a jọ ń wo ètò yìí ni.
Àmọ́ ń wò yín gan.
Ṣé voice yẹn yàtọ̀ síra wọn ni?
Ẹ má bínú bàbá. Ẹ má bínú ọ̀tọ̀ ní fóònù tí mo fi ń wò yín, ọ̀tọ̀ ní fóònù tí mo fi ń pè yín, bàbá. Ẹ má bínú. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́, ẹ kú ìyànjú.
Àwa nìyẹn.
Tí mo ní ti tèmi tó lọ yẹn ó ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ọkàn tó ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ó lẹ́nìkan tó gbé kámẹ́rà yẹn dání tó ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo orúkọ bá máa ń take place dáadáa àwọn àlàyé yẹn gangan bàbá sẹ́ẹ̀mọ́sà.
Àgbọ́yé.
Àwọn àlàyé yẹn gangan ó wà important ọmọ táwọn bá káàkiri táwọn tó ń wá ìta gbé sórí gbẹ́tàǹtà. We was in it, but it wasn't a back. I remember was in it back 2,000, 5,000. Yeah, and ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bàbá ẹ̀yin kankan fúnra yín òyìnbó ń pọ̀ jù bàbá ó pe nọ́mbà bàbá ọmọ yín kan tó sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ yẹn tó bá ọba yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ yìí òun ni mo ló gbé aago yẹn lánàá aago ẹ máa fi òyìnbó díẹ̀ kún òyìnbó yẹn kọ́ máa pọ̀ tó ẹ má bínú bàbá ẹjọ́ ó ti yẹ bàbá ẹjọ́. Olúwa fún yín ṣe Olúwa jẹ́ kí o bá débi tá a mọ̀.
Àmín. Torí àsìkò, let us always remember something. And now ọmọ wa tó pọ̀ níta tí a fẹ́ carry along on this movement. And tá a bá carry wọn along nísìn, tá a bá ń jàjà Yorùbá nation, àwọn á máa jàjà Nàìjíríà, àwọn á máa forí gbára wa. We don't want a situation where in the house the children do not understand why their parent is crying every day for Yoruba land. And that is why I also speak a lot of English along the line of the broadcast. Torí pé tá a bá ẹni sùúrù tó ń pè ẹni sùúrù ẹjọ́ máa bínú. Torí pé tá a bá ń bínú, afẹ́yẹ́ káwọn ọmọ tiwa náà máa bínú pẹ̀lú wa. We have a lot of our children that are worried why their parents are going into like a BP rise of Yoruba nation. But torí pé kò tí mọ́ àwọn lára, àwọn sì wọ àwọn olórin wa. Hello caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Koiki.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Yusuf Fatai ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti New Jersey. Pọ́ǹtì méjì mo fẹ́ sáré race because mo pa àyẹ̀sí wà lórí line gan. Pọ́ǹtì àkọ́ni pé màmá kan ti make suggestion kan láìkan tó pé ẹni ọlá mọ̀ kó dàbí ara lé ní woman yẹn. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa mọ́tò. That is kàtí mo wà worried látàárọ̀ gbà tí Dara talk show ó ń ṣètò lọ́sàn-án yìí tó gbé ìkànnì náà guys yẹn wá mo ti gbàgbé orúkọ bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Òun àti bàbá àjẹsà ń kàn complain náà ni pé báwo la pípé ṣe máa gẹ́ẹ̀tì mọ́tò àmọ́ pé ẹnìkan lè má lè dá sí but now mama yẹn sọ pé òun nìkan ò lè dá sí so ẹ bá pin number mama yẹn down káwọn bá ti fẹ́ get across to her so that káwọn èèyàn jọ bá ti fẹ́ gẹ́ẹ̀tì mọ́tò fáwọn guys yẹn so that movement yẹn á lè yá because bàbá yẹn sọ lọ́sàn-án mi ìrántí orúkọ I'm very sorry for that kọ́má pé mi mo ṣe ń pẹ́ ní ẹni bàbá mi ìrántí orúkọ ẹ̀ òun sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn pọ̀ àwọn kan ti kóra jọ wọ́n rẹ̀ láti máa lọ sí anywhere tí láti yẹn bá ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ láti lè máa lọ sí bẹ́ẹ̀dì àwọn people yẹn because tó bá turn around then they can able to assist them because by the time tó máa ń ṣe láti lọ a lot of people ló máa join bí mi náà ṣe máa ń ṣe ń gbà kiri ní má lè rí kọ́ máa join wọn ni so ọmọ tí ò dé we are ayàtọ̀ sáwọn tó dé lọ deliberately pé àwa ń lọ ẹlòmíì kan rí pé akíntọ́ lọ ó wà interesting ó tẹ̀lé wọn lọ so táwọn ọmọ àlè bá ṣe bọ́ ṣe lé níbẹ̀ yẹn tó bá jùlọ ènìyàn lọ́nà ọba sẹ̀mọ̀ pé irú family ènìyàn wọ́n máa wà nínú ọkàn wọn ní balẹ̀ pé sí nǹkan ta fẹ́ táwọn ènìyàn fẹ́ dálẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìbẹ̀ get point mi then ẹ bá try láti pín ní nọ́mbà bọ́ yẹn tí lè bá ti mọ́ wí báyìí máa text message a lè carry àwọn ará lọ àbá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan táwọn bá lè rí sí báyìí so that a lè focus lórí mọ́tò fáwọn guys yẹn kó lè jẹ́ movement wọn. ṣe ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni pé ọlọ́run máa fi ṣe sọ yín ètò ilé ìtọ́wà lẹ̀ yìí no going back gbogbo àwọn ará abroad tó bá ń gbọ́ mi mo fi ọlọ́run ọba bẹ́ẹ̀ kankan wa ẹ jẹ́ ká support àwọn people yìí financially àmọ́ páwọn tó wà nílé àwa náà mọ understand wọn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ mi pátápátá tó bá wà lábúròdù báyìí àtẹ̀ntí ò máa gbọ́ létà mo fi ọlọ́run mo fọ́lá àánú sùn àánú yìí bẹ̀yìn ẹ jẹ́ ká support àwọn people yìí financially ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí $100 not too much $50 not too small but for the sake of God ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ ká support wọn ìjà wa ni wọ́n ń gbé o a lot of people wà lábúrò tí ó lè wálé o a lot of people ló ní family o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí tọlọ́run ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ ká support wọn financially ọlọ́run wá pẹ̀lú yín ọlọ́run máa bá ń sọ yín ó dàbọ̀.
Well, and sorry, I think it was Saeed, on Mabota, and I'm aware of the show because I was watching it from behind the scene as well. One thing a lot of us need to understand is we want to capture, and when I say capture, we want to get our message into all the Yoruba land axis. You can deal with it in your own little way, in your own community, and likewise, you can go outside your own state, outside your own constituency to support the people. But also, we are waiting for our father, Professor Banja Akintoye, and his team to tell us where we can collectively put the pause into. And it makes the job easy for every one of us. Do we need vehicles? Oh, I know we need vehicles. Not me. But one thing is, we can only do the little we can. So many people are trying to come down. Logistics cannot allow them to get to Ibadan tomorrow. I mean, Nigeria have done damage to the Yoruba people. Our people cannot afford 1,500 naira transportation on a toll. Eyokon coming. So going another 1,500, that is 3,000. That is why I say that the Yoruba land is the capital poverty of the world. That is what the Fulani Caliphate and the Hausa have done to us for years. Hello, caller. We got about 20 more minutes.
Hello. Hello.
Go ahead.
Àwọn àtàdé tí ìgbọ́ Yorùbá ká kúkú lọ sí sùkúl ká lọ kọ́ dáadáa. Hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín mà.
Hello.
Máa pẹ̀lú yín.
Yes. Ẹ jọ nǹkan tí èmi mo máa ń like káwọn èèyàn calling. Bó ṣe rí ní kọ́kọ́ ló máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Contribute. Because kíní kan wà ní àwọ̀ àwa but all this thing will require owó. So it's just maybe lórí platform each and everybody only one platform that way àwọn èèyàn máa contribute sí because àwọn téèyàn fẹ́ bá fà yìí owó náà ló máa cover gbogbo ẹ̀ mi mọ ìṣúná sọ rí owó náà ló need. So kẹ́ máa ẹ̀kọ́ rọ̀ pọ̀ jù ẹ tó bá ní ẹ máa jó lọ mò ń wẹ̀ yìí ẹ fi owó sílẹ̀. Ẹ ṣe dáadáa ọmọ dáadáa ní ibo láìkí nǹkan tó ṣe ní Ṣàgámù lẹ́ni. We don't need all that. What are you going to contribute? So bóyá lórí platform yìí nǹkan tó gbọ́ financial kìíní ó matter ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Ẹ ṣe gan ni màmá wa.
So ipò ó pọ̀ gan ju owó tó ń wọlé lọ. So káwọn èèyàn kan máa wá bá ṣe máa contribute owó. Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Well, the Yoruba Rescue Fund is still working, but in terms of an account, where people can donate in a pulse, in a single pulse, because the problem is everybody wants to know where that single pulse is, and that single pulse is still not available. That is the big problem. I know that. A lot of you know that. I feel pretend. But does that mean that we need to stop the operation? Does that mean that we need to stop what we are doing? Ìyẹn mean àwọn kan nísìn àṣàmọ̀ wọn wá gidigidi wákọ̀ Koiki and they made it happen. Ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà make it happen now. Let's make it happen. But we don't want to make it happen because we are waiting. Let's make it happen in our town, in our village. Londkn sí akí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú wa. They're already complaining that I gotta go now, you know, but we still have about 15 minutes. We'll take maybe 2 or 3 more calls. Tẹ́ ẹ bá get through lálẹ́, ẹ má fi ṣèbínú. You can also reach out to us after the broadcast. We are getting out of Nigeria peacefully. It's a big task. I know that. I've been on the ground now for 3 months and I've seen a lot of what our people need. Can I take it on my own? No. Do I see the pain in them? Yes. Are they dedicated? Oh! Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí àwọn boys tó ń lọ yẹn. They are doing so much for nothing. And that, for me, is a pain. They should all, across all the Yoruba land, from Kogi to Kwara, Osun, Ondo, Ekiti, Oyo, Lagos, they should all be on wages. If truly we want to push and support them. Ṣé ìtẹ́ ó lọ láti Kwara tó padà sékòó tó lọ báyàwó ẹ̀ tó di pé ìgbà tó pè ó wà lórí drip. Now ṣé nísìn ẹni tó pè mí pé òun wà lórí drip tó dẹ̀ yẹ pé iṣẹ́ Yorùbá ló ń ṣe ṣàtẹ̀ṣe kìíní ẹ̀ ṣá. Àwa gan tún rántí send ẹ̀ sí. I'm going to do it tonight, even as little as it is. Nígbà tó pè lórí video call wọ́n fún ní drip. Àyìn ọmọ nísìn now. But the question is, how many people can we support single like that when we don't have that structure in place? It is very difficult. Time consumed. Taban try láti push pé kẹ́tètè sọ̀rọ̀. It's not ẹ̀yin nìkan là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. We have people that call from 6 a.m. up to the midnight. Ẹlòmíì kọ́ máa pè ní 2 kò tẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ̀ bí a ti sùn bí a sùn ìyẹn ọ̀tẹ̀ kan because ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá yẹn ó ń bínú bí ó ṣe wo broadcast kan ni ó ka lára and we cannot blame them. But àwa tá à ń ṣètò ṣé ta ti sùn lọ wọ́n ṣe máa wá lọ jẹ́ mi nínú room tèmi wà. So it's a task. But some of us have managed this kind of task before. Àwa kọ́lé máa ti manage ẹ̀. Eléyìí tẹ́mi gbé dání nísìnyí, èmi ò manage ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. But some of you are professionals. But the problem is, we are waiting. You are waiting for us to say, the atrocity that is committed, we still have people who say, Koiki, it is your website. And you have access to a quality internet service, quality speed, where you can design the website, upload all the graphic image. The big graphic image on Facebook, one must shut it down. Tabak below Instagram, why shut it down? But when you have it on your website, nobody can shut it down. Acclamation is what we are doing now. Do we get tired? Oh, yes. But do we get inspired when we get calls saying that Ari Postai inu andu? That is more than enough to get us up again in the morning. It's a big task. And I know some individuals, groups of people, that organization to roll out and give the command structure. But I am the media. A media guy, a media man that left his own organization to promote and make sure that our message gets out there until I got that word, acclamation from Professor Banji Akintoye. First aid box is needed. Oh, yes. It's a big task. It's a big role. And we say thank you very much to every single one of you that continue, to because I am also tired. And I'm sure you can even feel it from the way I'm speaking now. I am tired. But I'm just wrapping it up now. It's a long day. I don't even know where the time is anymore. Jibati jibai. Biz. It's a job that will be completed. We appreciate the prayers. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. But you can also use that, your knowledge, to kick it in. If I am complaining that I get tired, have you thought about Professor Banji Akintoye with his age? Please do not call anymore because the line is now closed. We will stream out from different platforms. It is not just Koiki Media. We have all the other medias that will be coming down tomorrow as well. And I know a lot of you are praying daily, fasting. Somebody said I will watch the replay. I just coming in. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Yes, people watch the replay. But remember that we have just used our own media to push this message. But now we have also been given task. And we appreciate it. Do I get worried? No. Do I think? I do a lot. I've been told not to think too much. Because when I'm on ground, I can see things. I am on ground. I can see things. I can feel the people. But you can see it from the other side, just on the screen. And some of you wants to be on ground as well, to have the feel. Baba Kontidenisi Afidarukon flew in just for the rally. Flew in. Kimadaruko Lutoti flying. It's currently on ground as I speak to you right now. Just because of tomorrow's rally. I know some of us doesn't have that opportunity. Olon Ashe, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And those that have it, family, work, we understand. But kò sọ̀rọ̀ owó nìkan là ń sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bá wa consolidate, kí n tàbọn, ẹ bá wa connect. Talk to them. We are free already. Forget, we are free. They know that. Tó máa gbé ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́ta, Elédùmarè máa gbé ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́fà. We are free as Yoruba people. The structure is what we're just waiting for. And on that note, I say, we'll be back tomorrow by God's grace. I'll check the WhatsApp group. Donate to Koiki Media. That is very, very important. You see all these big fancy media operating good and blah, blah, blah. It's because they have good funding behind it. They have so much to offer to the Yoruba Nation Awareness Campaign. So much. But I can't do it without the funding. Yes, we will get there. Do your flyers, send it to us, call us, take time. Thereby get to our Emma Fishy Binu. I have said it. Thereby get me. Only one person will pick that phone. Get your message to that person. Deliver the message. Emma insists. We still get people that are calling and insisting that they want to speak to me. I will always return calls, and I do so. Even at the shortest hour. People are, I'm busy. I do return calls. But Emma, there are so many people that are calling us within the space of 12 hours that we have in a day. Anyway, I got to go now. I am also very tired so that I can go to bed. Bye from this end. We love you all. Yoruba Nation, no going back. Udaro.